Chinnamma is out today, and she cannot stay in Poet's Garden. There seems to be stringent conditions as far as the Karnataka prison is concerned. So what really are the conditions?
Actually, Sasikala has to go to the hospital and be back home by 5 p.m. every day for the 5 days during the parole period.
Okay.
It's just that she has to go home,
see her husband,
and get back to the hospital, get back home.
Okay, home. Where is she going to stay?
I heard what we are hearing is she's going to stay in a relative's place. She can't stay at Vedanalayam now.
Okay, Ilavarsi's daughter, son, Vivek's house?
Must be in a relative's house. She's staying in her family is a huge family and she has lots of relatives.
Okay.
So staying would not be a problem for her. Staying in a house would not be a problem for her.
Okay.
She's staying in a relative's house, and apart from that, other conditions are she shouldn't meet the press persons, media persons.
Okay.
Rather, we should say media persons shouldn't go hounding her and ask for a bite. Even if they hound her, maybe they can take only visuals. They will take only visuals. She cannot speak out.
Right.
Apart from that, she cannot participate in any private or general functions. Then, if any emergency arises, she has to inform the police station in her jurisdiction, and then go to the hospital.
Okay. In case of her health.
Health.
Okay.
It's not that going to the hospital. If in case any emergency arises, she has to inform the concerned police station about where she is going at night. This I'm talking about night.
Okay.
Then she can't meet any politicians. Okay. But of course, she can meet persons who call on her at her house.
How does it make sense?
When somebody it should be a courtesy call. Lots of politicians are there. They might even the MLAs, the 18 MLAs who are with TTV Dinakaran, they might call on her. They will definitely call on her, and she can meet them. But
so if she meets them, how can
it cannot be
any political discussions during? So it seems to be contradictory.
Yeah, it seems to be contradictory. You can't avoid that. They would only say that it's a courtesy call. It's a courtesy call, and they wanted to inquire about the health of her husband, her estranged husband, Natarajan, and so they are meeting her. But maybe she cannot explicitly indulge herself in any political activity. But these kinds of discussions at home can go on.
Okay.
Maybe.
And also, tell me, don't you think that of course she will be under totally under the vigil, especially by the Tamil Nadu police, and because Tamil Nadu police is under the control of EPS and OPS, I think they will have a hawk's eye watch on Sasikala, because they obviously wouldn't want her to discuss anything which is going to be detrimental to their to the ruling government.
They will be having a watch on her, but still, even she can, now that she's going to go be with all her relatives, and all of them are into politics. Each and every member of her family is in politics. So, in fact, if you see Dinakaran, his body language itself is he seems to be very happy now that they're going to meet, and there are lots of discussions going to happen. At least among the family members, there are lots of and political discussions among the family members will definitely happen. And the EPS, the Chief Minister EPS or Deputy Chief Minister OPS, they might also, they might not, or even she might send out a word on anything can happen. Any underground dealing can happen.
Okay.
Now that she's coming out on parole.
Okay. Now let us talk to the political analyst Sumansi Raman and get his views on the same.
Yeah.
Hi sir. Now that Sasikala is going to be out, what do you think are the political ramifications? Would we see OPS and now the unified AIADMK factions trying to get in touch with her, or on the other hand, would we perhaps see Sasikala trying to get in touch with them to make truce?
I think we have to wait and see how many members from the EPS OPS side actually make an attempt to reach her. I think she's not allowed clearly to indulge in any political activity, so she cannot go or carry out any official political activity.
Right.
But I'm sure that visitors should be permitted to visit her house. to see her or meet her when she is in the hospital, seeing her husband. So I think that we'll have to wait and see, to know how many people are actually going to make an attempt to meet her, because that may be a set of people who Mr. Dinakaran has been calling as sleeper cells. So we need to see if there are any sleeper cells on this side, and whether they will be activated over the next few days.
They could even possibly communicate over phone, isn't it, sir?
Yeah, I mean, that's always a possibility, but I think, that if they want to make it visible that they are actually seeing, making an attempt to meet her, then they will have to go either to her residence or go to the hospital when she is there. So we have to wait and see. We don't know how many people are actually likely to do that.
Okay.
So another question, how would it play out for TTV Dinakaran? How advantageous would it be for TTV Dinakaran now that Sasikala is outside on parole?
I don't see a tremendous amount of significance in what can happen in 5 days, except that, if there are the so-called sleeper cells on this side and they get activated, then of course it can have political ramifications. Other than that, in 4 or 5 days, it's going to be very difficult for any major change to happen. But if, ministers or MLAs are actually going to make an attempt to see her and visibly do that, then obviously that will have some impact.
Okay, that will have an impact for her as far as the court is concerned, isn't it, sir? She will be pulled up, obviously. So they will avoid that.
No, it's very difficult to say because, somebody comes to the hospital to pay a courtesy call when her husband is ill and she is there. I don't know whether that should be deemed as political activity, So that may not necessarily qualify. Now, if she's going to hold a meeting of her supporters separately, that obviously will be political activity. But if somebody wants to see her when she's at home to convey their wishes or for her husband's recovery, or if they want to meet her in the hospital, I don't know whether that will be called as political activity.
Sasikala has never been with her husband Natarajan, and how do you see this development of her coming out in parole, even if it is for 6 days? Is it because of the kind of turbulence in the state, as a political turbulence in the state as of now, or does she really want to meet up with her husband?
After the demise of Jayalalitha, I think Mr. Natarajan was also seen around, quite often.
Okay.
I mean, obviously when Ms. Jayalalitha was alive, that was not the case. But after she died, I think he was very much visible. He was in fact giving press statements and interviews.
Right.
I think that I don't think that that's really the issue now.
Okay. So thank you so much. Thank you very much, Dr. Goel.
Thanks.
Now that Sasikala is out on parole, all eyes are on her and how what developments are going to take place. It's going to be very interesting in the next 5 days, and all cameras are going to be behind her. And apart from that, we also have this election commission taking up the final hearing today on the 2-leaf symbol. So these developments have to be watched out.
We will bring more updates on this further.